Hello to everyone, my name is Arif Kalandari. I'm a PhD student from the University Hospital of Cologne, and in this video I want to show you how to transition in an already available dataset with the help of DataLad and to create it into a DataLad dataset, a DataLad attracted dataset. I want to make some saving and some changes to the dataset and then save them with DataLad, and after that I want to show you how to work with the commits and show you the history of the dataset, and at the end we want to push the dataset to the online data repository of Gin. For the pre-requirements of this video, I assume that you have installed DataLad and Git, that you have a Gin account and established SSH connection with your Gin account. For this example, I will go into the projects folder and then projects 2. I have prepared here some example data. This is just normal MRI, T2 weighted and DTI data. The data is not so important. I want to transform this folder, so the project 2 folder, into a DataLad dataset. So the first thing that I will do is to open the terminal, and in the terminal I will go to this directory with the help of the cd or a change directory command. I can do this by copying this file, this address here, and I will go here. Now I'm here, and just to make sure I will check my DataLad version. I have the version 0.17.6 and the Git version is 2.37.3. Okay, so the first thing is that I want to do is to initialize DataLad. I do that by doing DataLadCreate and adding the option --force. I click enter. So here we see now the DataLad tracked dataset, and we see that by the two folders that were created here, the .git folder and the .datalad folder. Now we want to do, we'll bring that here. Now we want to do datalad status to see what kind of untracked files we have. So we have one log file and one proc data directory file. In the first time I will do datalad save, and with the save command I can add a message to it. So because it is the first time, I will call this the initial saving of the dataset. After this is done, I can do again datalad status, and I will see nothing to save, so working tree is clean. So this is now our dataset that is tracked with DataLad. Now, for example, I will go and into the proc data I will, for example, let's go into the log file. In the log file I have this. I want to delete these two lines, and I add some new text here. New text, and I save this. I go back, I do datalad status, and I see that the log file is modified, so I want to save this. Datalad save -m, again a message to it, and I will add edited the log file. as a message. So now the log file was edited, and again as a separate step I want to delete, for example, this DTI folder. I will delete that. And then I will check it again, datalad status, and it will see this one got deleted, and I will save this -m deleted the DTI folder. Okay. Now we have done some changes, and with the following command, that's the git log command, we can see all of the changes. Now we only have two changes or three changes, but we can add always this kind of number, so just show us the last three changes or the last three commits that we have made to this data set. And here we can see it. We can see who has made this change. For the work that we have done, we have deleted the DTI folder and we have edited the log file. And if we want, we can go back to the state, this commit. We can go back to the state that the log file was not edited. But for time purposes, I will continue now with pushing this dataset to Gin. Okay, now I have logged into my Gin account. I will create a new repository here. I will call this test video. I will let it be private for now. I can give it a title, so pushing data to Gin as an example for the video, for example. So I will untick this mark because I don't want to have these files and templates. I will create this repository, and then I can use this SH file. Again, I will assume that you have already created two SSH pairs and linked your Gin account with your operating system. After I have this link, I will go to my terminal again, and I will do datalad siblings for another place where the data should go, and I will add another sibling. I want to add another sibling, and I want to add this sibling, so the dot means where I am, the location where I am, that's the project 2 folder, and I want to give it a name. I want to call it Gin, I want to push it to Gin, and I want to give it an URL, and that's the thing that I have copied. Press enter. Now we have this Gin sibling. Now we can check that again with datalad siblings, and we see that the data is now here, and we have another sibling that's called Gin, but the plus, here we have a plus, so the data is located here on this operating system, but not on Gin. So what we want to do is we want to push the data to Gin. So we want to do datalad push minus 2 Gin. And by doing that, it will upload the data and the history, both of them, to the online repository here. After this is finished, we can see it also here. we can see it here. And we have the log file. And the interesting part is that we have here 5 commits. We can also see the history of the dataset, edited log file and deleted DTI folder, for example. Okay, that was it for this video. Thank you very much. My name is Arif Kalantari. Goodbye.